And we're live in 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to another round of Solve That System. I'm your host, Janelle, the charismatic Black woman whose voice you love to hear. And today, we're back with our 9-time winning champion, Lori.
Hello, good to be Black. Yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen. Yeah!
Oh, we love Lori here. Her wit and specificity has dominated the competition and is making her a lead contender for role as mouthpiece for all Black people. Not to mention the buckets of notes she's got backstage in preparation. Naturally, her degree in social work, combined with a stacked resume as a political commentator, has given her a lot of useful tools in this game. In some circles, they call her a machine of reason. But that is super gross and dehumanizing. Now over here, we've got our fresh-faced new challenger, Cece.
I won't back down. Is this for real? Why am I reading this?
Isn't she a treat? With a huge blow up on Twitter and many prodigious protesting movements in her college campus at a PWI, no less. Cece is ready to make her debut on Solve That System. But will her youthful verb prove strong enough to match up against a seasoned veteran of the spin? We'll find out tonight. We'll be right back. And cut.
Is she okay?
It's how she deals. Don't mind her.
Okay. No one told me this is a competition. I thought we were coming together to talk about how we're going to shake up the system.
Who does your prep work for you, girl? If there's more than one of us, they won't listen to a conversation unless it's a competition. We get to control that. And for what's at stake, you better keep up if you want to be the next mouthpiece for all Black people.
Mouthpiece? Who would want to do that? How is speaking for all Black people going to solve anything?
I don't know, but someone will finally listen. You got any better ideas?
And we're back. For those of you who are new to the game show, Solve That System, let's go over a few rules. Each contestant is given a limited amount of time to solve an outrageous issue, most likely failing. But whoever is most coherent or sounds like they know what they are talking about wins the point. Got it? Good. All right. CC, 10 seconds. Police brutality and the nature of carceral reform. Is it necessary? Go.
10 seconds. That can't be enough time to get into it all. How am I supposed to solve police brutality and systematic reform by myself? And in 10 seconds? Are you freaking crazy?
Buzz time. Oh no. That's all you get on the topic, CC. Lori, 10-second rebuttal. Go.
Thank you, Janelle. Police have to be defunded. They don't produce results that protect all people. Mathematically, we waste money on this investment. If we were a corporation, we would be scrambling to find a new manufacturer. The same principle should apply here.
Oh, look at you. Point to Lori. New topic.
Wait, that's it? We're not going to talk about the wealth of social programs we need to implement to correct the needs of the police state?
You get the time that you got. Sorry, CC, but no more and no less. You need to use your time well, remember that.
How was that fair?
Nothing is fair. You were looked to for answers, you need to give them.
And that's on period. Do better. Oh, and on that note, we'll be right back after these messages. Remember, folks, don't talk unless you can fathom a reformed, unjust society. And cut.
What are we even doing here? Like, nothing can get solved this way.
I hear you, CC, but what societal issue has been solved in a single lifetime? At least here, our ideas are getting heard.
Oh, really? So those answers are your full point of view?
Well, it's not exactly. It's nuanced and sensitive.
Exactly.
Okay, will you two shut up? Just for, we have about 20 more seconds before we have to continue this stupid game. Okay? Lori, don't entertain this. You are so close. Don't throw it all away worrying about nuance. And you, Cece, okay, I know your heart's in the right place, but you need to recognize game, right? No one wants to hear a Black woman speak for longer than a minute. Recognize how blessed we are that the three of us have an opportunity to be listened to.
Listened to or entertained by.
And we're back. Next topic, affirmative action. CC, 15 seconds, go.
15, how am I? Okay. Affirmative action is just one of many programs to help Black people move into positions where they can actually build capital. However, it can't be the only program that we use, since capitalism is the framework in which white supremacy and systematic oppression thrive in. So,
time. Lori?
that was definitely not 10 seconds. You said I had 15.
You use the buzzwords, capitalism and white supremacy. That knocks off your time.
What? How am I supposed to address the problem if I can't talk about the issue?
Lori.
Affirmative action works well for advancement. Eventually, it may allow us to reach equal footing. Removing it will disproportionately affect the Black community and set us back yet again for white people to have the largest slice of the pie, leaving the rest of us in the dust.
Thank you. Moving on.
But that's not true though.
So you're arguing against affirmative action?
No, I'm saying it's more complicated.
Oh, you've done it now. You've done it now. You brought us into the complication bonus. You talk about anything complicated and people tune out. So to get back some of that time, we have to deeply eviscerate you by asking you personal questions to destroy your persona.
Why?
For entertainment.
But I'm just telling the truth.
Oh, you think people want to hear the truth? Then why would the only show talking about systemic injustice proactively be a game show then?
But how are we supposed to fix anything if we don't give these problems the time that they need?
No. You are not allowed to ask any questions. You need to answer. Whose time, CC?
What?
Whose time do you want to use for your answer, CC? Yours, mine, Lori's, whose time? We'll be right back with our final question and the results. Who's the Black woman to listen to? Find out when we return. Don't touch that dial. And cut. Okay, look, CC. I know you want to help, but you don't understand what's going on here. Okay, I agreed to this job because our words get taken out of context and manipulated all the time. And at least here, we have some semblance of control. We get to develop the perfect mouthpiece for our community. Someone who can say the most in the least amount of time, with very narrow room for correction. And that's what we're doing with Lori, okay? Yeah, we won't be able to solve everything, but we can be heard. We just don't have enough time for the rest of it. So if you want to try your way, fine. But you'll be the next one, and you will need to be efficient. Okay. All right, Lori.
Yeah?
She's done. When we come back, you're gonna get 15 seconds on systematic oppression, okay? Okay, hey, you got this. Okay, we're counting on you.
Okay.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for the final round. How Our champ Lori has a chance to steal away to victory right here, right now. And all she needs to do is answer this next topic in the time limit. Lori, are you ready? All right, then solve systematic oppression. 15 seconds, go.
Systematic oppression. To dismantle it, we need to recognize that society has created innumerable structures to ensure it remains powerful. We need to recognize redlining, increase voter registration, create affordable housing, strengthen public education and access to information about our government and access to children's care.
Time, well done. Yes, Lori.
And we need to make an adjustment to the way society even functions. In fact, we have to completely rearrange how society functions because it functions entirely on the back of Black people.
Lori, what are you doing? That's time. That's time.
She's right.
Cece, no, you can't.
We need to care more for those at the bottom of society. We have a pyramid that needs to be toppled. Racism is the foundation, and we bear the weight.
Ladies, we cannot do this.
Structural oppression means...
No.
It means we need structural changes.
Ladies.
Ultimately,
we need more time.
Caged by Nieves. Setting: Immigration Detention Center. Josefina Rojas stands inside a detention cell.
Los pollitos dicen pío, pío, pío cuando tienen hambre, cuando tienen frío. La gallina busca el maíz y el trigo, les da la comida y les presta abrigo.
A guard, Celia Vargas, enters carrying a tray of food.
Please step back. Por favor, da un paso atrás.
Celia opens the cell door. She steps inside.
¿Dónde está mi hijo?
Step back.
My son, please. Where's my son?
Safe.
Where is he? I want to know where he is. I want to see him. Please. I know he must be scared because I'm scared.
He's safe. Please, take a step back. Listen to me. You need to calm down. It's going to be okay.
I need to see him.
You two have nothing to be afraid of. I promise you. This is a secure area. It's clean. We have the best medical staff on site in case of an emergency.
Medical staff? Is he all right? Is he sick?
No, nothing like that. He's fine. You need to relax. I only told you about the medical staff so you'd know we have the very best people watching over you. Look, I brought you some lunch. See?
Celia presents the tray of food. Josefina knocks it to the floor.
I don't want your charity.
That was a very stupid thing to do. You're very lucky it's me and not some other guard standing here.
Where's my son?
I told you he was safe.
I don't believe you.
You get 3 meals a day. That's it. You don't get seconds. You didn't have any breakfast this morning and you have to eat. I'm here to help you.
Help me to see my son.
I told you he was safe.
And I told you I don't believe you.
You can trust me.
Why should I trust you? You're not different than the others. You wear the same uniform. You wear the same badge. You treat us like filthy straight animals.
You see this name on my badge? It says Celia Vargas. That's my name. What it doesn't say is that mi familia came here from Guanajuato, Mexico. According to your papers, that's where you and your son are coming from. I'm Mexicana. I'm just like you.
You're nothing like me. I would rather slide my throat as well as my son's than be like you.
Don't mean that.
Give me a knife.
Look, temperatures are high. Let's breathe and try and talk to each other, please. Can we do that? We don't have to be at such odds with each other. I'm one of the good ones. I really am. I won't even report that you trust your food. Fine. Then have it your way.
Why do you do this kind of work?
Excuse me?
You told me that your familia came here from Guanajuato, just like my son and I did. If that is true, then you must know why we risk everything to come here, to have a chance at a life, and this is how you treat us?
If it wasn't for people like me, things would be a lot worse for the both of you. You don't know about these other guards, what they've been doing, what they've been getting away with. You don't know. I don't even want to know, but I do. For them, this might as well be a concentration camp in Nazi Germany instead of the United States of America, and they're the Gestapo.
From where I'm standing, I cannot tell the difference.
I'm gonna try and get you another tray of food. I'll tell them I tripped. You need to eat.
All I want from you is to see my son.
I can't do that.
Why not?
He's not here.
What? Where is he?
At a different facility. He and the other children are being looked after. I swear they're in good hands. Listen to me. You have to eat. You have to take care of yourself. You don't want to be sick when you see your son again, do you?
Am I going to see him again?
I honestly don't know. I mean, you will eventually, but there's a lot of confusion going on right now over what to do with all of you. I'm sorry. I really am.
And you say to me you're one of the good ones.
I am. I'm gonna get you another tray of food.
Is that how you're able to sleep at night after you finish saying your prayers?
What?
You tell God that you're one of the good ones. You think God doesn't know who you are? You think he doesn't see what you're doing?
I am one of the good ones.
The sound of cries from the children and the mothers that you can hear at night in your sleep are not only their cries alone, but their God as well.
I'm a mother too. Just like you. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, and I am all they have. They have no father. All they have is me. You don't think this is hard for me? I put myself in your position every day and every night. It never leaves my mind. Would I do the same as you? Would I try and seek out any way necessary to escape violence, to flee my country because there was no work, no life? Would I risk everything for the welfare of my family to give my babies a chance at a future? Yes, I would. I have a home. I have a family. And this job is all I have that is keeping me where I am and not where you are. I'll be back with a fresh tray of food.
Ancient lines, your story pomp. Cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
Because I'm black. I'm sure you've heard that one before. I know. I should probably take this a little bit more seriously, but it doesn't matter. My life was ruined the minute that the arrest hit the blotter. It was all over the news. I can't go back to daycare. The UFC won't take a felon fighter, and I'm pretty sure that no one else out there will ever trust me again. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm here. Because crime don't pay? Well, neither does fighting it. I know that with certainty. I mean, I guess there are some brand deals that come with it. You know, Kevlar vests, pepper spray, the comic book. That thing ended up being more trouble than it was worth. I only started doing this because the cops wouldn't show up. Yeah. Have you ever tried to get the cops to go up to Capitol Hill? Good luck. A couple of years ago, our car was getting robbed. My son was with me. Do you think that I was just going in then? God, no. I called the police and watched them do it. They never showed up. Not for a statement, not for anything. Now this is why gangs are formed. Nobody's there to protect the innocent, so they have to make themselves guilty. Now, we were never one of those. And Seattle's lucky. We could have been drug dealers. We could have started off as drug dealers. But we just wanted to run around in spandex. I was always in good shape. Me and my brother were in the MMA circuit. Strictly nights and weekends. It was just local. And I took care of people with my life, so it was like the two were just naturally coming together. You know, the first mask I got, it came because somebody was trying to mug me. So I kicked his ass and I took it. How's that for an origin story, huh? My wife, well, my ex-wife, she always said that it was fate. Yeah, nobody's gonna come out here and protect us. There's nobody here that's gonna protect us. We're gonna have to figure out a way to protect ourselves. You know, we were the only team to actually do citizen's arrests. Yeah, I had like 200 of them by myself. And you can go to Seattle PD and check that out. I mean, but do you think any of them gave me a single character witness? Fuck no. I know some of you I actually saved on May Day 2013 from the anarchists. Oh, but God forbid I make one mistake. You know, honestly, I do want to get out of here. If for no other reason, just to not hear anybody else say to me, I'm not serving time with you serving time with me. Over and over, every day for the next, how many years? Yeah, somebody's gonna finish that scene one day, watch. They're gonna try to boil me alive in some fry oil. Nah, actually, they're all pretty cool. You know, that's the crazy part, right? It's pretty weird. These guys are cool. You know, America's first real-life superhero was a millionaire inventor, Captain Sticky. Now, he invented corrugated fiberglass and then started to fight against elderly abuse and crooked mechanics. Now, I think maybe he was on to something. I mean, at least he knew something about business. Mine, it tore my family apart. But have you ever tried to keep 9 nut jobs and colorful costumes happy all at the same time? It's impossible. Caballero was a good guy, but he just got shook up when the police started to arrest us for helping them. You know why Batman's mask didn't cover the bottom part of his face? He wants the police to know he's white. Yeah, I shouldn't have unmasked. That was the beginning of the end for me. I didn't have much of a choice. Phoenix Jones can't get arrested on trumped up assault charges. Benjamin Folder, that's his superpower. Yeah. After the first time, my team was pretty shooken up. We got lawyers. We stopped making so much direct action. We got insurance, which meant, in other words, more money going out. And no more flashy takedown videos to bring it back in. What was I supposed to do? I barely made it out of high school. And I didn't get started in this business for PPO. I didn't steal anything. Not on purpose. At least not at first. I don't know what people wanted from me. I'm just a strong guy in a Kevlar costume. I'm not faster than a speeding bullet. I froze. Once. I admit it, I froze. But it's not like the police haven't done worse. At least I didn't kill nobody. I just couldn't stop nobody from getting killed either. Shit, maybe that's when shit got tough. Maybe the shooting was the straw that broke my back. Maybe I needed to find something to cope. Maybe when I ran out of money, I started to sell it. But a murder victim's sister is not calling you every week trying to get updates about how her sister's case is going, is she? Yeah, but she probably not calling me no more either, come to think of it. I've changed my mind about a few things while in here. Yeah, I've been thinking about some new ideas, different ideas for crime and law. I've been thinking about ways to make us do good. Because the cops are not gonna find who murdered Nicole Westbrook. They're not even gonna look. And they're gonna use my name as a reason why. So I started to think that maybe the anarchists had a point. Maybe if they had a little bit more food, money, dignity, I don't know, maybe if they had it, they wouldn't have been out in the streets. And if they hadn't been out in the streets, I surely wouldn't have been out in the streets. If anything led me to crime, it was me failing to realize that I got more in common with the people that I'm putting away than the people that I'm helping do it. I'm learning that if you are any type of vigilante and you're getting supported by law enforcement, you're nothing but an attack dog or a scapegoat. If I left prison, I'd tell anybody who's trying to take the law into their own hands. It won't make anybody safer. All you're gonna do is put people away, or worse. I'm gonna go back to my cell. I don't need to know the verdict.
Superhero came to his rescue. One with tights, a mask, and a super suit.
And 17-year-olds with rifles decided they had to maintain order when no one else would.
We appreciate you guys, we really do.
Is it still raining blood in Detroit?
Yep. Is it still raining blood in Miami?
You know it, Javier.
Bishop, is it still raining blood in Savannah?
This is horrible. So tremendously horrible. I watched old Mr. Link float up. He knew it was coming.
Abigail, you're still alive?
Why wouldn't I be, Nikki?
Is it still raining blood in Oregon?
Why wouldn't I still be alive, Nikki? You calling me a racist?
Abigail, most of the bodies floating up.
Not, Nikki. And we don't know who chooses them or what any of them did to deserve this.
I intend to survive, so I will not turn away from the ugly truths.
Every morning I wake up and I step out into the blood rain.
I see the bodies floating high above. Their blood pouring down.
I think I've been a good person.
I know I've been a good person.
But my sister, Becca, she floated up. Now, she was a racist piece of shit, but she was still my sister.
Face facts.
Hey, we don't know for sure.
Nobody knows.
We do know. It has been raining the blood of racists for 32 days.
Not all the bodies are white. Many are black, like my ex and his entire family.
Yeah, Asians too. But why is it only happening in America?
Why is this happening to us? What did we do?
We're not put here to destroy each other. The planet just got sick of our bullshit.
I don't want to die.
I watch them as it takes them into the sky. They're wide awake. Eyes open big, jaws drop.
As their arms open up and their clothes fall off, they know what's coming.
The first slit opens up their chest.
And the blood comes pouring out.
Cascading into raindrops.
I put my tongue out. Just to see. It was this man, white guy. He grabbed my ass on the boardwalk one time. My brother pushed him off me. He called us spics, told us to go back to Mexico. When I looked up and saw his chest slit open, I put my tongue out to taste his blood. It was sweet.
You tasted it.
There's some man, somewhere in your past, Abigail, there is some man whose blood you would stick your tongue out and taste as he finally paid for his actions. You're thinking of him right now.
I am not. I have no ill will for any man, woman, or child. I don't even see color. I hope whoever is doing the choosing can see my heart.
I'm not scared. I've been good. I'm tight with the brothers on the basketball court, and I don't call people names. Never hurt anyone because of their race.
Well, my ex never hurt anyone. Really? But he did kind of say things, things he shouldn't say.
I don't want to die for my private thoughts.
Are your private thoughts racist, Abigail?
Nope. Mine aren't. I'm a really great guy. I am a truly decent, good-hearted man. I've never done...
Oh?
Xavier? Xavier!
He's floating up.
You don't know that.
He put on that perfect front, but deep down in his very intestines, he was seething with racism.
You don't know that.
Why is this only happening in America? We're supposed to be the greatest country ever.
Too many different kinds of people. We made it too hard to be good to each other. We're all doomed.
You're doomed, baby cakes. I'm good.
I don't want to die. I can't help my thinking. I can't help my thoughts.
Oh, hey.
Another racist white bitch bites the dust.
I didn't hear that. I do not agree with that statement. I didn't even hear it.
Bishop, it is raining the blood of racists. You and me were fine.
I did something. What?
What did you do? Was it dirty?
I don't want to say, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh! Oh, please, God. Oh, please, please. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
Williams?
No, to you, I'm Birdie Dollar Bill, yo.
Birdie Dollar Bill. Nice to meet you. Name's Malik.
Who are you trying to front with a name like Malik?
I'm sorry?
Ain't you Jewish?
Yeah. But I'm not just any Jew. I'm an Arab Jew, if you feel me.
Oh, so he's a sad nigga. Ah, okay.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah.
Does that mean you're gonna steal all my money or blow yourself up and kill me?
Excuse me?
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Oh, yeah.
But I do got to say, you ain't look like no Arab.
Well, that's because my mother's Ashkenazi, or half at least, meaning she's, well, you know, white.
Ah, so you some kind of quadroon.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer Julato, but whatever floats your boat, you know.
Julato, that's some good shit.
Thank you. Made it up myself.
So, what can Birdie Dollar Bill do for you?
Well, Birdie, it's not exactly what you can do for us, but actually what we can do together.
Okay. But just to let you know, Birdie don't do no collaborations with no-name Jewish Arabs. No offense.
Right. But what if I said this is not just a collaboration? This is solidarity.
Huh? The fuck you waving at me?
It's a piece of gum.
No shit.
A gum we designed to better foster intercommunal solidarity, a shared sense of racial consciousness between someone like you and someone like, well, me.
Not shit.
Yeah. Well, basically, what we've done was scientifically engineer a piece of gum infusing micro-dosing of a number of hallucinogens from a range of different ritual practices around the world in order to help the chewer name the burgeoning radical inside each of us better understand the mutual bindings of our anti-racist and anti-colonial struggles.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, we call it race. Catchphrase? Chew on that.
Now, ain't that something?
Why don't you give it a try?
Hold up. We got to talk numbers first, don't we?
What do you mean, talk numbers?
Birdie don't do no brand promotions for free, though.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sorry. I think there might be just a bit of a misunderstanding here then.
What you saying?
Well, this is just supposed to be a voluntary trial. We don't really have the organizational expenditure to be paying our subjects.
Hold up. You telling me you ain't paying me for showing up here? What kind of bullshit?
I'm sorry. I mean, you don't have to participate if you don't want to.
You think I'm gonna be using my platform for some brand partnership to promote this piece of shit?
Well, no. We're not even exactly a brand, but it's free gum for a good cause.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know, man. Kind of tastes like nothing to me.
Really?
Well, what's it supposed to taste like?
I am not sure exactly.
You ain't tried it yourself?
Yes, of course I have. Yes.
And
I don't know. It tasted like race. You know, I don't know, kind of frothy.
Frothy?
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up. I think I'm getting something.
What is it? What's going on? Are you okay?
What the fuck you trying to do to me?
What just happened?
You saw that too, didn't you? Them lights turn red like some fire stuck in all the air of this place.
I'm sorry. I really don't know what's going on. Let me go and.
No,
Birdie.
Back up. I ain't do nothing. I ain't feel nothing.
You're okay. No one's after you. It must just be something with the lights. We've just installed these.
No, take me back.
Hello, my baby.
What the fuck is that?
Please don't take me back, please.
Birdie, it's okay, Birdie. You're okay.
Take me back, please.
Birdie. Okay, Birdie. Birdie, spit out the gum. Can you hear me? Spit it out. Birdie, listen to me. Calm down. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. Did you spit out the gum? Where is it? Did you swallow it? The fuck?
You really think you know something, huh?
What do you mean?
Please. You think because you got some schooling about justice and your intersectionality and whatever shit you think your ancestors faced, you can share what it feels like to be me?
I never said that I was...
No. So you just put that idea into a stick of gum and tried to try it on me like some woke-ass Jewish Tuskegee kind of shit?
That's not what I'm
Let
doing.
me ask you a question, Malik. Why haven't you tried this gum? Afraid of what it really tastes like? Or are you afraid it wouldn't make you feel racialized anymore? Like you're just like the rest of them. What you call them? Chulados?
What? No, come on, Birdie. This is not about my own personal moral sense of fulfillment. Like I said, this is about solidarity, sharing in struggle.
Solidarity? All you're doing here is pulling more folks like me through your assembly line so you can do a better job at understanding your own self, your own problems through my Black struggle. No more.
Then you clearly don't understand how solidarity works and operates.
You want to chew on ideas of us. Does it mean something real to chew on about you? Like, what's your real name? My name's Bert Williams. And this think tank is shut down.
Holy shit. Drop everything.
This better be worth it.
Those are my last eggs.
Now get this. You know how there's a lot of awful shit happening in the world and people keep doing racist shit on the street to me and my loved ones?
What's come to mind?
Well, I figured out what I need to do. I'm gonna make an Academy Award-winning movie.
How will that help?
Well, as I've been told by several influencers, 99% of American culture, and Pod Save America, if hardworking and incredibly smart marginalized people achieve power and success, then there are good people inside the system to fix all the awful things.
That seems to check out with everything that's happened throughout history.
Right. So we're making a movie. Yes.
Wait, have you ever made a movie?
I've seen movies.
Yeah, so have I, but does that mean I could make a movie?
Yeah, probably.
Holy fucking shit, we're gonna make an Academy Award winning movie!
Yes.
Oh,
So how difficult will it be to win Best Picture?
We're not white.
Oh, yes, a complication.
But
Ooh, there's a but.
all we have to do is portray marginalized people's suffering.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do love to watch us suffer. Well, we can't leave them suffering throughout the whole picture.
What we must do is portray them persisting and working their way out of suffering.
So we'll write a screenplay all about suffering and then being so smart you don't have to suffer anymore.
Yes!
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 Yes! What a firecracker of a screenplay. Now it's time to get it made.
And I already have 3 studios on the line.
I'm not racist. I'll do the movie. Any way we could fit in a white person who is down with the struggle. I'm not saying that's me. I'm not even saying that's like me, even though it's like me.
Excelsior! We have our backers. Now it's time to cast the movie.
I've got an exhaustive list of talented white actors who were able to go to the most prestigious acting schools and pursue a career in performance in a major city without having to work 3 other jobs. I found 2 other dudes for the BIPOC.
That does seem suspiciously lazy.
But probably reflective of a bigger problem.
One that should scare us all.
But he does have millions of dollars.
Let's make this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A great film. Now it's time to bribe Kevin. Sorry, I mean, do an Oscar campaign.
Here's some chocolates.
Where did you get these Ritter Sport? I'm a Godiva man. You shan't be getting my vote. You get nothing. Good day.
Here's some wine.
Clooney sent a limousine.
Here's a private island where you can hunt welfare recipients.
Now, hold on. Now we're talking. Your film has my vote.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
I'll have to watch it sometime. Hola!
Right, here we go. Night of the Oscars.
And the Oscar goes to
Persisting their way out of suffering.
And we are so glad to be standing on this stage as an example to all the little kids like us who are looking to the culture to lead the way.
We really are.
Well, we got the Oscar.
Yeah, I'm actually really proud of that movie. Everything else aside, we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that thing, and got it made in a white-dominated industry. Now, I think we'd owe it to ourselves to feel proud of that.
I agree. So when do we get to fixing the system?
Yes, the system. We'll probably have to fuck over Oscar voter Kevin.
Yes, true.
It would probably mean helping the studio exec's friends, employees unionize.
Right.
Not to say we couldn't keep making films.
Right.
But nobody would produce them. This was not worth dropping my last eggs.
So what do we do?
Come on, sis. I'm telling you, it's simple. All we gotta do is cash out, okay? That's what everybody else gonna do. We take it, we put it into a family trust for 15, 20 years, maybe even 10. We take it out, we'll all be straight, your kids too. I'm telling you, that's the most thing that makes sense. Other than that, you tripping. You talking about some days.
Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you this. After all this time I've been waiting, you think I'm gonna waste some more?
No, we've been after this for generations. Now the time finally come, and you talking about spending it on Birkin bags and God knows what else.
Okay, but first of all, Birkin bags have a better return than the S&P. And secondly, mind your business. All you need to worry about right now is to get your glass ready, okay? Because time to celebrate. We getting paid today. We getting paid today.
Oh, good. Zena's here. Maybe she can talk some sense into us. What up, Zena?
Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. Things been so hectic lately.
Look good, sis.
What you doing over there? Your house is a mess.
Girl, packing. When this rep coin hit, I'm leaving.
What she say? She's leaving. You leaving?
Yeah.
Shit. I'm leaving too. You know, I can use some time at Turks and Caicos. Although you know it's gonna be full of niggas.
Girl, not vacation. I'm leaving. Like, we're good.
Wait, what?
What? Wait a minute. Stop playing. Where?
Where are you going?
Ghana.
What's in Ghana?
First of all, like, I know what to expect. I know what it looks like. I've seen pictures. I got a girlfriend over there. And I can work from anywhere, and they giving free land to like the first 1,000 returners or something. So
No. Because then what about Thanksgiving? And what about Christmas? Who gonna make the peach cobbler?
Okay, yeah, and who gonna watch my kids? You know they gonna miss some TTZ.
Girl, I'm gonna miss them too, but like you couldn't pay me to stay here. Not after what they did to Dontrell. Besides, I mean, we were supposed to go together. We had a number in mind and everything. And I mean, after what the police did, yeah, I don't even know why I stayed anyway.
Bitch, for me. Why she stay here?
Girl, you can come visit.
Andre, can you talk some sense into this girl? Hello? Andre. Oh, so you just not gonna say anything to her?
Well, I mean, honestly, all things considered, it's not a bad idea. Her rep coin will probably last longer out there. She probably could buy a nice compound or something.
Okay, Okay, robo-advisor. Our sister is leaving, right? For Africa.
Look, this is our chance. We could all move. We could all start over. The entire Thompson family. Like, it's better than staying in this godforsaken place where they hunt your husbands for fucking sport. All I know is that they don't have police brutality. They don't have protesting. Hell, you ain't even got to worry about microaggressions. They don't even got guns in Ghana.
Okay. God, I hate it, but okay. Yeah, maybe Ghana would be good for you. Okay, but me, on the other hand, what I look like leaving Inglewood? God, I can't believe we all from the same parents. I swear, out of the 40-some-odd Negroes getting reparations, y'all must be the outliers with these plans.
No, I hope not. I don't think we'll ever get another chance like this. And we finally get a chance to compete with white folks in America on an equal playing field.
Andre, ain't nobody trying to compete with white folk.
Well, still, some of us is going to end up on our last dime, and I just hope it ain't you.
Why you looking at me? Ooh, child, look. Don't worry about me, okay? Besides, I heard some people's checks will be so damn big that you couldn't spend it all if you wanted to. Besides, I want to hold on to some rep coins too, at least half.
Half?
Mm-hmm.
Look, the designers, they had a genius idea. Props to them for that. I don't know how they got the government to back a cryptocurrency for reparation payments, but I won't place my bet on this crypto shit. I swear to God, it ain't going to last more than a month. Everybody going to take it out.
Yeah, I don't really know about that, but you do know that the government likes to have their hands in everything, and they're just trying to protect their own ass. Look, they always trying to have the upper hand, and I don't really know how it's gonna pan out. I just know I don't want to be here when that shit come down.
Now, see, this is why both of y'all surprised me, right? Because ain't y'all supposed to be the super pro Black ones and whatnot, right? Okay, no, look, check this. In the original white paper, the designer claimed that it could be a real chance for Black folks to build wealth, right? Buy Black, think Black, believe in Black people. And besides, everything that Black folks touch is golden. So why not rep coin?
Yeah. When did you become such an expert on crypto?
Okay, baby boy, look, just because I like what I like don't mean that your girl ain't savvy, okay?
Oh, sis, you just gambling.
Well, and you're not.
No,
You're not.
I've gotten 6 to 7% annualized return average from the stock. I'll show you that right now.
You know what? No. Only thing I want you to show me is this. Just tell me one thing. Name one thing that you will spend at least some of it on.
Yeah, she got a point. You know, loosen up, little bro. You are kind of always responsible.
Okay. All right, fine. There is one thing I've been thinking about spending the money on.
Mm-hmm.
Granny's old house down in Texas. Yeah, the land around it too. Because how they did her wasn't right. When they took it away and, it almost put her under. Not to mention what it did to Pops. I feel like I own.
Okay, baby bro. I guess that counts. At least you buying something important to you. Mm-hmm.
I just can't believe it's happening,
After all those years. After all that suffering.
But and if you ask me, it still ain't enough. Look, I trust this algorithm to account for everything, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't think there's a way that it'll ever be enough, It can't bring back Don Trail. It can't take away Granny suffering. Hell, it can't take away all the damn people we lost on the way. They literally stripped an entire a group of people of their culture. I just know whenever that shit hits the fan, I ain't trying to be here because we don't know how it's going to pan out.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of backlash after all of this. People breaking into our homes, excessive marketing towards just us, targeting us just because we in the streets, blaming us for spending it wrong, all of that, raising prices just because we Black. It's like, I can see it.
Okay, so it would basically be the same. Right?
When you put it like that, yeah.
Hold on. I wonder if I'll like wake up and feel any different.
Well, besides the guilt of abandoning your family to a different continent, okay, I kid, but I doubt it.
I wonder if this is how white people feel, knowing that they got a big inheritance or family assets to fall back on.
Well, all I know is I'm gonna be looking different.
Ooh. I'm gonna be in a whole new country, okay?
All right, cheers to that. Raise your glasses, y'all. Come on. We getting reparations. Happy reparations. Happy come on, Shiz. Happy reparations. Hey, come on, y'all.
Y'all, I think it came.
Allahu Akbar. Oh Allah.
This is a pre-boarding announcement for Flight 58 to Seattle. We are inviting passengers with children and those needing special assistance to start boarding at this time. Please have your tickets and IDs ready for inspection. Regular boarding will start shortly.
God, forgive me this transgression. Forgive me for using this prayer as a middle finger to all those who are right now eyeballing me. I know I shouldn't be fake praying as a fuck you to all those in departure who got all shifty in their seats when I started speaking Arabic on the phone. To Mom, in hospital, giving me all that, who the fuck are you with your Arabic pointing that loaded language at us right before we board. I can't comfort my mother without you getting all worried. Screw you for pointing your loaded fucking eyes at me. God, forgive me for filling my head with expletives in the middle of this prayer. I hope this is more of a misdemeanor than a big deal. I know I've done a ton of shit that would get me a front row seat in hell. I know it's haram. It has to be haram. Using your name in vain to flip someone off, but it's either this or get in their faces. And God knows where I'd be if I did that. And forgive me for being such a bad Muslim, for never really showing up for prayer. I should be going with my friends to the masjid, but instead, well, I don't have to tell you what I get up to. Pork, porn, thinking of Bitcoin. Look at that hat-wearing AARP fool going to the gate agent and pointing at me. Is this making you crap your adult diaper, motherfucker? Hassan, you can't be this angry all the time. Cure me of that, please, God. Even as I want to tell that asshat with a mustache that looks like pubic hair wandered up to his face and hung over his lip just to tell him what a pussy he is for getting all scared because I'm exercising my right to practice my religion, as your forefathers probably did when they came over and massacred the natives so they could kneel and pray to their God of love and peace. Stop. I'm gonna end up in hospital like Mom's. Listen to the words, Hassan. Actually, listen to the words in the prayer and calm down. Intention. Intention. Pray the prayer. Start again. Allahu Akbar. Oh Allah, how perfect you are, and praise be to you. Blessed is your name and exalted is your majesty. There is no God but you. I seek shelter in Allah from the rejected Satan. Oh, wow. You are all powerful indeed, Allah, because I just felt a whole new wave of sphincters tighten at the mere mention of your name. That's power. Oh my God, I hate them so much. Hassan. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All praises and thanks be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone do we worship, from you alone do we seek help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those whom you have favored, not those who have earned your anger or gone astray. They can't help it. They've been fed lies That's all. They can't think thoughts they've never had. How would they know with all the crap said about us? Yes, that's where imagination and empathy should come in, where a teeny bit of humanity, imagining other people have it beside yourself and your own, should kick in and make you give people you don't know shit about the benefit of the doubt. Is that too much to ask? Seems yes, it is. My mom and dad came to a land where your name, Allah, is repeatedly used as the boogeyman. Why would they come to a place and raise me as a Muslim in a land where Muslims get pinated every day? So as to what? Give me opportunities? With a side order of shame and being pissed off all the time? And always having to explain myself and then explain some more when my clear explanations, clearly enunciated in a civil and polite manner, are met with dead eyes? I could be in the embrace of this very prayer I'm trying to pray, but instead I'm ready to kneecap someone. No. This is going to eat me up and spit me out in little pieces. We can't all be in our corners staring daggers and spitting bullets. That's the cliff edge. Over and out. Circular firing squad. What's that verse? O mankind, indeed we have made you different peoples and tribes so that you may get to know one another. So get to know them, for fuck's sake. Sorry for the expletives. We're supposed to be different to each other. That's the way you made us, right? If we were one big indistinguishable amoeba, what would be the point of anything? We'd be one big blob of what? We have to try and get to know one another if we're going to make it and survive. And since we're all basically strangers to each other, we've no choice but to lean into each other. And when we do lean into each other, we lean into you, right? Forgive me, my puny thoughts in the very midst of this sacredness that I'm supposed to surrender to. But you want us to think things through, don't you? Trying to understand the very people I want to scream at is the struggle. Bridging that gulf is the prayer. And that's supposed to open me up to you. Right? Okay. Good can come of this. This is good. I'm feeling the feels, God. I want to surrender my anger. I want to hand it over for the concealed firearm it is. I don't want it on me. I don't want to be scared of the people who are scared of me. I don't want to wish them horrible deaths. I'm going to go over to that guy and introduce myself. I will smile. And then I'll follow that up with a simple hello. And then I'll say, I couldn't help notice the way you reacted when I started speaking Arabic. And I know my praying might seem threatening, strange to say, but my mother's in hospital, you see. I wanted to cheer her up in the language that she knows best. We were actually speaking that silly love language that families have when they're trying to cheer each other up. It was really a combination of Arabic and just nonsense words. You know, the silly nicknames, coochie coos and that kind of silly stuff. I'm sorry if my speaking Arabic scared you. I totally understand, given the years of hearing crap about all things, well, Arab and Muslim. And when I started praying, I get it. But honestly, I got angry at you and the others for giving me nasty looks, and I thought, if they want fear, I'll give it to them. I'll serve it up on a prayer rug and make them lose their shit. Childish, I know. But the real reason I started praying was because I'm scared my mother might not make it. And I got angry. That right when I'm feeling this scared, and Mom's is also terrified, but trying not to show it because she doesn't want her son to lose it over the phone, because then she's gonna lose it and we're gonna just embarrass each other with this terror we're both feeling because she doesn't know. And I don't know if I'll get there before the operation and maybe not see her again. That's what we were both thinking. And then she starts talking to me about what's in the freezer for me to eat when I get in. Yeah, she made my favorite dish, bamia, which is like this meat and okra stew, though you can make it without meat if you're a vegetarian. And if you get warm pita bread, you can scoop it up and oh man, it's really yummy. That's what you wanted to tell me. Because talking about food meant that we didn't have to talk about the other thing we didn't want to talk about. The possibility I might not see her again. So you see, when I noticed you and the others giving me funny looks, and I understood what those looks were, I reacted by praying, because I knew you were going to flip out, which I know God must just be loving, using him to flip someone off. And the sad thing is, I got so pissed off, I never even got around to praying for my mom. So I'm sorry. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to hug you now. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll say all that. He might even hug me back. Why not? It could happen. Good. Good. And I'll hug anyone else here who needs some hugging. So much love could happen right here in this departure lounge. We could turn this whole thing into a love fest. Your will be done. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The merciful, the compassionate. Your attributes made manifest right here and now, God! The power of prayer indeed. But that's not being a good Muslim. Thank you. Thank you, God, for leading me out of this dark little hole I was digging for myself. All right. Yes. Yes. I'll finish up the prayer, and then I'm going to go over to him and he called the cops. They called the cops on me. I don't believe it. They called the goddamn fucking cops on me? Jesus fucking Christ! Yep. Well, fuck you all too.